Alright. No. Not doing good. Trying to fix the gimbal. No. Alright. Good job. Sorry about that. I was connected to the speaker in there, so I'm gonna run and turn it off real quick. Because, oops. I did not think of that, having a mic, and gosh, I've been using it this whole time. I don't remember just, I guess I always turn it off. Whoops. I'm so confused how you can hear the TV because I really did have it pretty dang low. But sorry. But this is falling off my head. Gonna make some scrimp, I think. Just really hanging out and keeping busy. My dad takes the last day of the weekend to do some hardcore resting. Then the appointments pick back up. And hopefully within the next few days we'll know more, at least, like as far as what the next 3 weeks are gonna look like. And real stoked on that because I've been flying without a direction for like a good month now. Not complaining by any means, just talking out loud. So I found some nice hooks, but they're old packs and I don't want to open them. These I probably will, but really nice. Just eagle claw, but old school. Nice gap and stuff. The gap is a little bit larger than the ones that got from Amazon. These just, I'm gonna try one for scrimp, but I'll show you what I mean. The gap is just super tiny, right? And just feels small. And like when you tie onto it, it just gets smaller and smaller. Maybe like if could open it a little bit more. I don't know if that's advisable. And then some Aberdeen hooks. And I just quite liked this as is. Look nice, it's just framed. There's a few packs that are, or few packs of various tackle that's brand new. That would just look sick, framed as is. Manufactured in Korea for Walker International, Detroit, Michigan. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just try one of these hooks, cause, ooh, dropped one. A magnet. The magnet really helps, cause then could just start small and then kind of try to figure out a good way to go about tying this. So, is that a bad idea, trying to tie it upside down? So it's like, could drag, and maybe it'll just get. Do you ever end up making a turquoise feather? I did. So, well, oh. Just, okay. There is, what on earth? Oh. Just the deceiver, but I made a little Sputnik looking guy. And if you have a specific pattern. I'm more than happy to tie it right now. I really have no plan today. But I really like how it came out. This one I tried to put chartreuse feathers or limey chartreuse feather going down. However, this side was alright. You know, like kind of goes into that color. But this side, I just maybe wasn't paying attention enough. I was too tired. Like I notice when I pull it like that, which I feel like it's what matters because that's what it'll be dragged through water. But I'm not too sure. It's just a superficial thing maybe. But this guy, turquoise, I don't know if that section would be considered a cheek. I, to myself, refer to it as blush. Like when I draw something and put a mark of color in that region, I would say it's blush. I wish you could see the hair tinsel and the crystal flash. Trying to get more streamlined bodies too, because it was kind of making like tassel-y pom-poms for a second. But let me grab the little Sputnik guys right here. I'm not sure how it would sew or anything, but I really like it. The color combination we'd be using all over the place. And one of the things that I wanted to make in the Deceiver style is this bait fish. It's half turquoise and half lime green. And like a little Sputnik. My hackle really needs some work, but sometimes I get little sparse spots. But that green with that turquoise. Feathers, a little bit. Yeah. They're so, just even the individual fibers, I really can't get over it. I'm going to be using every scrap, even for like wall hangings and stuff, because I've been saving even just the long fibers on the hackle feathers, because you put those together and like but I really want to make this. Let me grab my fish book. I just haven't really figured out a way to do the collar, if you will, like the stripe around it. Okay, so it's called a blue head. The blue seems really dark. At least the smaller ones under blue heron, super vibrant, like neon green and or lime green and turquoise. But I really want to do this in the Deceiver style somehow. Because could even like hide some, I don't know. They're everywhere down there. They're really, well, I shouldn't say everywhere. I see maybe one or two every time I'm down there. But it's one of my favorite fish to see out there because it's just so color blocked and really interesting. But I haven't figured out a way to do that or the scrimps. Because I know here at least, like eventually I'll be able to get to Boynton Inlet. My dad really wants to go, but he's in like hardly can sit up shape right now. But it's like has crossed his pain threshold. And Boynton Inlet is like you're pretty much flush with the water. Unfortunately, a lot of people fall in at the wrong time. There's certain times where if you could jump in and swim to the little islands. They used to call it Beer Can Island. I think there's a few spots that people have referred to as Beer Can Island in Florida. But yeah, someone relatively recently and did not make it. I need wire cutters. Also wanted to see, I saw in a few bonefish patterns how we'll have the chain eyes going down the back. So I was thinking of maybe adding like this size and then a larger size at the very back. So there'll be like a kind of like a track or wheels, if you will, like a train. Maybe add like 3 sets and then legs of some sort. I wish I had something I could use for the back. I have balloons, water balloons to press the fur. I should just start going for it. Because just, I kind of, if I don't know what I'm doing, just kind of treat it like jewelry. And sometimes I just force my hands, like the tools into my hands, and then just go from there. So I should probably switch the thread out because that's quite thick. And since experimenting, I don't want to bulk up too fast, and so I have this thing sounding real nice inside. And I might use yarn instead of dubbing, just for ease, and just like, what am I doing? Not this. This. He's always back there testing his toys. Let's see. Okay, let me get the phone. I'm sorry, I'm in 50 million places mentally, and I'll just read over here. Cool book, appreciate it. That fish book was on my grandparents' shelf since I was a kid, and it eventually made its way to me. Had it ever since. Oh, I have one for animals too, or mammals. Yeah, I see them all the time on eBay. The guides are really, really useful. And it's just amazing to see all the varieties, and this is pretty dang condensed. There's so many more. Like, okay, there's the, yeah. I really want to go for these, the blackfin tunas, Palm Beach County. Good spot. Just haven't been able to. Maybe drone. Drone in a really, really large reel to accommodate tons of line. I think my dad's selling his boat for medical bills. Oh, the parrotfish. There's some of my favorite down there. They're really beautiful to swim with. If you're ever in Palm Beach County, go to Blue Heron Bridge. Not even kidding, not a joke, not trying to get you under a bridge. It's one of the most beautiful swimming spots. I tell you what, I wish I knew of it soon. I did know, but I just, you know, I guess hung out here too much and like we're a little toony. The mackerel and these prints like on little toonies, the print is very like almost like computer generated. Gorgeous, intensely, brutally gorgeous. Sculpin. Is hogfish gonna be on here? Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Hey, snapper. Oh, yeah. There's some sea bass and that kind of thing. Got some really nice ones. Goatfish. These are the fish that are all at the surface of the water in Lake Worth at the pier. I've only ever seen them at the bottom around structure. Bottom and in shade, to be honest. And they're all at the surface of the water, just like swimming all over the place. Don't think they're happy. Oh, there's the hogfish. See, it kind of like maybe like a duck. But when you're in the water with them, they're so ethereal. Really, really nice. But really useful. I like all the variations within species too. Ooh. Alright. What's it doing? Oh yeah. I'm not sure what color thread to use. Maybe tan. Yeah, I'll do tan. And this is just thread from a kit. This is some nice stuff, but I think I just got thread that was a little too thick. I'm trying to get as much of this stuff as I possibly can. Like every size, every color, every brand, every style. Like this is more silky, flossy. This is round, like rounds and coiled. This stuff is like intensely thin, and I'm sure it comes even thinner. But really sturdy, but thin. Takes some getting used to. And the stuff that came with the kit is very strange, but I like it, believe it or not. I mean, I'm sure that's just normal, average or whatever, but I like it. I've never used this type of lay. It's really flat. Can't wait to get some, like, the decent version. I really want to get the ultra thread just in thinner, because I really like when it's not turned, like minimal turns. Lays really flat. It's just an incredible supply. A tool, rather. I read in a thing that the thread is more of a tool than it is a supplier material. I think I'm gonna go with this size, just to start establishing the idea. I haven't like doodled it or anything. This banana makes me, I don't know. So what I'm thinking is that it's gonna be fished upside down, and so maybe I want to try to work on the face, even though I really want to add the bead chain. So I'm going to add it going down. So I gotta keep remembering this is upside down. I should also have a picture of a shrimp up, so let me zoom in. 3/0. Okay. Here, let me see. I always instantly forget what the sizes are. There's I wrote down all the size systems, like a cheat sheet. However, right now I feel like I have to look at it to remember anything. So forgot which brand. So 3/0 tiny flies. Right on. So I got 2 these rolls for tiny flies. Because this is 70. The Dernier. The Dernier is 70 on that. UTC 70. And it looks just to be about the same as the 3/0. I'm not sure if it is. This is 280, which I'm not sure what that is in like aught size. 6/0 is 6/0 does the job. Right on. This is 6/0. And I love this color a lot. It's just brown, but it's a nice coppery brown. And the rest of the threads are just kind of what I could come, or from kits, and then some like mono thread that's very thin. And I need eyes. See, those are the copper ones. But I needed to make them larger. I just have a broken micro torch, so I wasn't able to. Those look alright. It's a bit more fragile. The 3/0. Almost everything is okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's any advice like that, I'll remember that. I'll try to get more colors in 6/0. The multi-purpose stuff I'm kind of after right now. That will get you through just about any scenario. Which I never understood the shortage of craft stores in like where it's touted for being artsy, but it's also like no craft store for you. So I am very much just experimenting, and like the little ideas I come up with in my mind, I'm just like hanging around. Don't always work. I figured I could put these on the side, the underside, so I don't close that gap at all. And then I was going to do like, one of these like crisscross action things. Try to get them kind of have their own existence rather than okay. Go under this. Let me backtrack a little bit. Ooh, hit that hook a little bit. You can use plastic lunch bags to make sure I'm back. Oh, that's brilliant. That's exactly what I'll do. Very cool. Yeah, I was reading through patterns last night with my parents, seeing all the different materials. Like one called for a Doritos bag. It's a dream come true, quite frankly. But so I keep forgetting almost that this is upside down. Oh, we need tendrils. And fit back there. I have it hidden behind this. Okay, get down here. I'm gonna try, bring those together. I'll keep an eye out for that video run. That's very cool. One more wrap right there. I'll just separate this so everybody has their fair share. Okay. Okay. Let me get past that hook. I'm so afraid of slipping. Together. I could trim that as maybe. Now for some rubber. Oop. Because it's upside down. Keep forgetting. The original way was lunch plastic bags and cut it. That's brilliant. Yeah, I've seen so many of the I think that's one reason why I've been trying to stick, because as soon as I go to an actual fly tying site, holy trucks. Oh, you can't see that at all. I mean, this. Try to get a little better. Little scrimp. Alright, I came in here for hoods now. Oh, rubber. Rubber stocking. I don't know what that means. I heard it in a Nina Hagen song. She just belts out rubber stockings. So, there's a song called Offenbana Zoo. Oh, that's what's that? Not exactly sure what color combination, so I gotta keep it nice and simple. Just trying to find you. Okay, I'm not sure what color I like yet, so I'm gonna put these aside. I think I should do the legs. Let me think. Well, first I better put like a tuft of something. Alright, so maybe craft fur? Kind of like this. Okay. Oh, I don't have my the poker, the bodkin. Alright. Use the scissors. Whoops. And get this fluff out. Hope everyone's Sunday's doing good, that's for sure. Can't believe the weekend's already over. It went fast for y'all too. Dang, what the heck happened? I just need to learn how to use time better. I've always had to do that. Okay, so that probably won't be easy. Alright. So I think I have an idea. Going to tie this on. Real quick, let me just. Another idea. Okay, interesting. Because these could be little divots, perhaps, for the bead chain. Can I get one more hump? Just trying to get some of this that will get into the eye, and then put some glue. My hands are so cold right now, I can't even move them. Okay. A little scrimp. Got the back side of the scrimp. Hello, mighty CDQ. Why do I keep saying CDQ? CDG. I apologize. A lot of the new material was made after that with household items. I love reading the forums. Oh, shoot. I didn't finish what I was doing. I was like, uh-oh. Shoot. Trying to get back over here. This is gonna be loaded with glue in a second. But I do want to appreciate this, like, little hump design. Because I think I might do another tuft for the bottom. I can't really. Oh, okay, I already forgot my plan. Jeez. Okay, so now we gotta stand up. That's pretty looking. Let me take a picture. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna separate these two sections. So where streaming comes in handy, because especially for tires that like to experiment, and sometimes maybe if you forget how you tied something, you could always look back at the video. Okay. Now what? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Now small tuft for the underside. I'll have my comb usually organize this with. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess I could put some aside for dubbing if I don't end up using yarn. Sorry for the silence. I just fell into concentration, I suppose. I really want to also make sure I watch some news today about California. Really hope everyone in that area is good. I'm not just saying that. Can't stand when I go online and everyone's like, good, or like just so evil. So I'm just, doing a little freestyle in here. Alright. I can start adding the bead chain. And maybe more scruff like that? I'm not sure. Let's see. It's an upside down scrimp. And these little channels will be for the bead chain. Oh, yes, super down. Hi, David Bucci. Oh, apologize if I mispronounced your name. Here in the Netherlands, got a lot of. That's beautiful. Here too, in Southeast Florida. Like, especially out, like, and about. I haven't seen it on many. I forgot this one woman's channel pulls up, like, blue fins, but I think her comment section is starting to chill out. Every time she catches something, it's like, you didn't really catch that, the captain did. So, everyone has a part in, like, especially out there. It's wild out there. I'm aching to get back out in the ocean with someone who knows their way around the ocean. I don't like that scrimp thus far. And it's upside down. So I'm going to drink this coffee. And try to figure out, okay, so what did I do with the, I just have to find my, how do you say, wire cutters real quick and get the bead chain. My idea is do the heaviest last kind of do a track of bead chain to get some weight. I don't know why I just didn't use wire or lead or whatever, solder. And this is just, you know, just going with wherever we go. Little skirt. I shall return just 1 minute. I'm just going to. Alright, so got this. My dad slowly waking up. I'm trying to get him to lay down during the day and like when he can, because appointments are about to start. Okay, so I only need one of those. Might take out a different bead chain. That just seems a little light. Well, you know, I might be stuck with it. Oh, that has way more weight to it. Ooh, it's a nice one. I almost don't want to use it. Could use that to wear a shell. I don't know. Well, since this is I'm also a jewelry maker, so sometimes I'll find a feather that I'm like, oh. I mean, I've made feather jewelry since I was a kid. Feathers I find. Going a lot of like walks and all that. And and I still have most of the pieces. a little string bracelet full of feathers that somehow feathers are like Tesla technology of the Nikola variety in their own right. Got one dab. I'm also gonna do a little dab of glue on each bead. Oh, got a strand of hair directly in my eyeball. So what's happening with COD? Been away for a month now, and see like people saying pretty soon there's gonna be like I've heard that before. I feel like like soon there's gonna be military contracts in the terms of service. I couldn't really figure out what was going on. Gotta be careful with the bead chain too, because you can nick that sharp bit and break your thread or at least weaken it. So when you give it a good pull, it snaps. Tears form. And still gotta get, ooh. Still gotta get some legs in here. Damn, my dad's awake, meaning he is in excruciating pain. They actually thought about using war shooter to draft people because of strategy and whatnot. Kind of scared. Oh, I remember that. I remember seeing on the news the what is that? The place is called where you recruitment centers, and they would have like Call of Duty and like other games like that. And that was a long time ago when I saw that on like the morning news. Something about the PC game like being in like kind of invasive or something. What on earth was that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, me too. Thank gosh. I only have a few more years until I'm too old for Coast Guard. Well, I'm sure, like, you could join the Coast Guard at any age. There's, like, even auxiliary. Ooh. Okay. Now I have a few plans. I'm not sure if I should do hackle and then push all that down to make legs, like those little scuddy things, or try to do some of the. Well, I might do some of these also. So let me get up to the front. Ah! Shoot! 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 Oh, that looks alright. Yikes. Get this even as possible. Hello. So, my dad's just, oh, his jaw is so impacted from everything that it is just so brutal, I tell you what. So, I think I'm gonna do the hackle. What's it do? Okay, so orange, green, black, maybe gray. What did I do? I don't know. I either have gray. Because I could trim them to make them really kind of rigid. Maybe that's the plan. Just grab one. Because I kind of want them to be rigid, like legs, so like that, but trimmed. Pushed down and then trimmed. I'm not sure. I might want to think on it, honestly. Because I really quite like how it's coming out. I like got blasted by sand and wind, but I really like how it's coming out, and I don't want to mess it up. And I do think maybe some dubbing. With this. Some ice dub. Really still just rotten at this part. Let me hook some out, and then I might, I might take a step back and then watch some shrimp videos. And I'm gonna do just a little black. Like a little. My dubbing is not the best just yet. I just want my little tuft of crapper. I think I have an idea. Maybe. Maybe not. Worth acting on regardless. Hear that wind howling? Alright, so I'm gonna split this tail as even as I can. I'm just gonna squeegee this, take a little lunch break, and take out some more progress on it. Here, let me grab a piece of wire so I can bind this up real quick. Oh, mama. Oops, brain fart. When I cement it, I'll just get really in there. And as well as this bottom bit right here. Nope. Ow. Okay. Well, not true. So the goal is to drag it along the bottom. Thank you, Yusupera. This is one of the first things I got at a yard sale when I was a child. I was in middle school. So I wanted to add a load more on it. However, I really I'm gonna make a bunch of variations because there's a few points where I was like, wanted to go in a bunch of different directions because a bunch of new directions were presenting themselves. Because I've been wanting to experiment with shrimp a lot more. So now all I have to do is get a Sharpie and bar this portion, so stripes, and a little scrimpy. Maybe more legs, so it's like tick, 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 tick. I don't know. But I still have to add the leg portion, I'll just probably start anew. It's so silly looking, but you know what? It's the first attempt at an idea that I've been trying to think up for a while for shrimps. Got a little tail. Well, I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back either later tonight or tomorrow. Stream every weekday, every now and then on weekends, and yeah, so we'll. Hello. So, pretty much every weekday and some weekends. I've been at my parents', so I'm actually not at my place, and well, yeah, at my parents for not sure how long. So, gonna be streaming from this corner and keeping busy. My dad was recently diagnosed with cancer of the throat, so gonna be starting treatments and all that, and yeah, so definitely keeping busy. And if there's any patterns anybody would like to see a beginner attempt or just would recommend patterns, more than appreciated, far more than appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all soon. And yeah, I think more legs. Got a lot left to do on it, but definitely a start. I thank you, Yasu, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Yasu, have a perfect day. Love y'all, and yeah, never hesitate. I always here in one form or another. Well, anywho, happy trails, and yeah, I think that's it. Goodbye. I never said goodbye before, but goodbye. Have a beautiful day.